groceries have arrived. Pretty small haul today, but this is what I got. I am gonna make something again using up some of what I already have. I have some cans of crushed and diced tomatoes, so I'm gonna make my own tomato sauce. And I'm gonna just make basically a turkey spaghetti. So I bought some ground turkey. I already have an onion. I already have the cans of tomatoes. I could add cheese, but I'm really trying to stick to it with the points and calories right now. So I'm gonna forego the cheese this time, but I've got the pasta already. So I've got pretty much everything else that I need for this. So that saved me a lot of money and a lot of items in my grocery haul. Next up, I meant to buy 2 cucumbers. I only bought 1. That's fine. Sometimes I don't use them both by the end of the week anyway. And this one's a little smaller than usual, but that's fine. If I need, there's a Whole Foods on my way to work. I can run into Whole Foods or Trader Joe's and pick up the cucumber. I bought some Italian parsley fresh just to try and experiment a little with fresh parsley. I always buy dried, and I just want to try it and see. Maybe I'll like to experiment with some fresh herbs. Bought some rice. I'm out. I used up all the rice that I had except for the little cups, the pre-made cups. And I just like to have rice in the pantry, so I bought a fresh bag. I just got white. I didn't get brown. I'm kind of just doing white rice right now. That's what I want. Calories are not that much different, and it doesn't add that much more fiber to have brown, so I'm not too worried about it. I get fiber in other ways, so. And I bought some crackers. I've been seeing these, and I wanted to try them. So I got 2 different flavors. Apparently, they've got a really good crunch, so we're going to try it and see. And then I got some dips. So these are the dips I've been enjoying. Another thing I like to do, I buy some grilled chicken from Whole Foods, and I either dice it myself or I buy it already diced on the salad bar, and I just dip it in either tzatziki sauce. This one I like, it's tzatziki with feta, or I've been trying different versions of spinach artichoke. This one also has Parmesan. So I've been enjoying that as just a different type of snack, kind of low carb. And so I got some more dips to keep on hand because I'm pretty much finished with the ones I bought the last time I bought some. And the last thing I bought is a little treat. I got some Elenos yogurt. If you live in this area in the Pacific Northwest, you kind of know what I'm talking about. This is really good yogurt. This is a coffee flavor I haven't seen very often, so it's probably just a temporary flavor. But they're a full fat, whole milk yogurt that I like to get sometime. I haven't been getting this brand in a while. I was trying to get lower calorie and just a little lower fat, but sometimes whole milk yogurt is just a nice treat, and I wanted to try the coffee flavor. So that's my haul this week. I'll take you along, show you how I put all this together to make some good meals and stay on track with points and calories. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
I forgot to mention I also bought these bell peppers just to have as a snack.
Gonna use up some more leftovers. These are the frozen foods that I have. When I have leftovers at the end of the week, I always freeze them and then eat them a few weeks later when I need something. So I'm gonna use this. This is salsa chicken from a few weeks ago. It's on top, so I'll go with that one. I'm just gonna work my way through. This is chili, but I'm gonna save that because I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. It's not a whole lot, so I'll have to think on that. This is another, I think this is some more chicken tortelloni. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that. And I think I'll use these 2. This is 2 servings of either red beans. I think these are red beans. Red beans and rice, possibly white beans, but I think red beans. And then I think the rest I'll save for next week. Finally, I've got frozen bread. This is some rosemary sourdough type of bread, and I'm just gonna use it up. So I'm gonna take out a slice today to make some avocado toast. I probably won't pull out too much because I can't always eat it, and I don't want it to start going bad, but I'll pull out a slice and I'll toast that up once it defrosts, and then I'll have some avocado toast. And here's the toast. I'm gonna just set it right here in this little pan, let it defrost. And later tonight, I'll make a nice piece of avocado toast.
Currently, instead of taking a video, I just took a couple of pictures, but I'll go ahead and show you what I have to make the spaghetti sauce. So I've got 1 box of pasta. I already had that. I had the large can of crushed tomatoes and a smaller can of diced tomatoes. For seasonings, I have parsley, Italian seasoning, basil, and Tony Sashry. I also have bay leaves and garlic powder. And I've got an onion. I forgot about the onion. I've got a package of ground turkey. You could use a higher fat percentage. I'm just using lower fat because I'm really watching points and calories right now. And I've got olive oil. I always like to begin my recipes with olive oil. I also added salt. I forgot to mention it, but I've been trying to salt my food a little more. There's salt in the Tonys, and so sometimes I don't add salt because I think it'll have enough with Tony Sashries, but then I feel like I need it later on, so I'm just going to start adding it more at the beginning. This is the first serving that I had just to taste it. It was really good. I still think I'm gonna keep adding more and more salt just until I get it to the right amount, because I end up adding more in the bowl at this point. So I'm gonna try to figure that out. But this is what I got from it to take for the week. So that's 9 cups per container. So I counted it as 9 servings, even though there's more than one container, because I'm going to eat more than 1 cup per serving. That's just how it's going to end up. So I counted it as 9 servings. I will have leftovers to freeze. That is almost always the case with me, but it's just easier to cook larger amounts of food, I find, and I don't like using only half a box of pasta. I'd rather just use it all up. This is what 1 serving looked like. So that's about 1.5 cups because this is a 3-cup container, and then I filled up the other half with green beans and some, I can't believe it's not butter. So this was a good meal, and it wasn't that high in points. I'm also using up some salad stuff that I had in the fridge. So this is about 2 servings worth of salad. So I got this salad here this day, and then the next day I had enough to make another salad. So that was a win-win. Got to use up my greens. Also had about 2 servings of tomatoes left, so I got to use those up as well. Gonna use the Bolt House Classic Ranch this time. This one is 2 points for 2 tablespoons, so it's really good for low points, low calories. Using the Tyson blackened chicken, these are 0 points, so I really like to use these. And I'm using up this last of this reduced fat shredded cheddar, and it goes for 3 points for 1/4 cup. Forgot to mention I did add a cucumber to this salad, so that added a little bit of calories, not a whole lot, and 0 points, but I added it right before I packed up for work because I just forgot at this point. So this is how I used up some of the leftovers that you saw me pull out of the freezer. This is the salsa chicken. I've got a container of Uncle Ben's ready rice and 1 avocado. I've got 2 avocados, I think, this week to finish up in the fridge, and then I've used up all my avocado. This is the salsa chicken that was left. This is the jasmine rice. I got, I think, 3 servings out of this because I didn't use a whole serving for each one. So I got to use this for the salsa chicken as well as the red beans and rice. So the avocado was ready to eat. It was really pretty perfect. It was green, it was soft and buttery, and this is how it looked all put together. I did half of the avocado in the salsa chicken, and I saved the other half for some avocado toast. So this is how I used up one of my leftovers from the freezer. And this is how I served up the red beans and rice that was left over from the freezer. I used up half of this container with 1/2 cup of rice. I think I measured it as like 80 or 90 grams. And I put it in this container and took it to work. It was really good. I love beans and rice. I grew up in South Louisiana eating red beans and rice, so it's always a favorite. And here's the avocado toast, very simple with just a little Tony Sash rings for flavor.